Hello and welcome back to a brand new video where today we are talking about which maps are playable on the brand new remastered version of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That is right, we are talking about which maps are playable. We have a total of 16 maps, 10 maps available from launch, 6 maps available later on in the year, and maybe, dependent on feedback, we could be seeing DLC Map Pack 1, which, is amazing, right? If we can see DLC for COD 4, I mean, the DLC for COD 4 was amazing. You remember Chinatown? Like, that map was just fantastic. The colours, it was just, the game mode you would play on that map would be headquarters, running around with your gold shotgun, and just bring the flashbacks are real. I'm, back in the day with my friends playing COD 4 when I was in like secondary school, and it was like back on the PS3. Simply amazing. But no, so today we're going to be talking about all 16 maps which are playable. And if you do enjoy today's video, then be sure to give it a massive thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below which maps you're excited for, because Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered is part of a pre-order bonus, which includes part of the special edition which you can buy, and it's part of Infinite Warfare, which is pretty cool, but most people are buying Infinite Warfare for Call of Duty 4 Remastered, which honestly I cannot wait for. So the maps we have available from launch, we have a total of 10 from launch. And we're going to go in alphabetical order here, chaps. So the first map we have available to play is Ambush. Ambush, what a map this was. Search and destroy. You remember, you'd be running up the hill, chucking a frag grenade, sniping. You would literally jump onto those little bricks on the side, and you'd be like trying to snipe with the M40. Oh, it's just, like, talking about COD 4 just gets me so hyper. And honestly, I cannot wait. Ambush, what an amazing map. However, moving on, the next map is Backlog, one of my other favourite. I mean, pretty much every map in Call of Duty 4, for me, was one of my favourites, simply because it was either designed for a specific game mode, or if you're having fun with your friends, you just had fun, right? And I think that's what will happen with COD 4. COD 4 was like a game where you had fun, and pretty much the way the game was, fair enough, it wasn't balanced. I mean, the game was balanced, but you had like Juggernaut and Martyrdom and stuff, and some stuff did annoy you, but the game overall just made you laugh. It was a fun game with friends, and the maps were fantastic. I just wish we had these type of maps today, but because this is a game where it's like boots on the ground, these are like the classic maps, whereas these newer games, boots are off the ground, so therefore they have like smaller maps in terms of like on the floor layout, but they have like 3 tiers, so therefore it looks bigger. But moving on, I just went on a little tangent there, just talking about how awesome the maps are for COD 4. We have Backlog. Now, Backlog was a fantastic map. Search and destroy for this was amazing. Yet again, awesome frag spots, good for headquarters, good for domination. Overall, it was a fantastic map. The next one, Bog. Remember Bog. Domination. The B flag was on the middle, and everyone used to use like the M16 just like trying to head glitch, and oh my. But the next map, these maps are just simply incredible. Crash. Crash was a DLC map for Modern Warfare 2. Crash is going to be amazing, great for headquarters, great for domination, search and destroy yet again. But the next map, Crossfire. Oh my, like everyone used to snipe right at the back, right? You used to lay prone and just hope for the best. I mean, it was like one of the best sniping maps. Then moving on to District. District was a good map for shotguns. It was good for pretty much everything. I used to rock around my gold mini Uzi. Yet again, fantastic map. Now, next one is Downpour. Now, some people didn't like Downpour, but I really enjoyed Downpour. Fair enough, it was raining. But, AK-47 type maps, sometimes using the Uzi, sometimes the MP5 even. But I used to just play Headquarters back in the day, and that was a really good game mode, and these maps suited it. And so they suited Search and Destroy as well. But moving on to Overgrown. Now, Overgrown, fan favourite, it was simply amazing. And with Overgrown, everyone would snipe a cross map, where the spawns were for Search and Destroy. Easy getting those grenade kills, over the house. Pretty cool. Moving on to Shipment. Oh, Shipment, probably the smallest map in Call of Duty history. smaller than Nuketown. You pretty much would easily get 100 kills. I remember back in the day, be like headquarters, 20 minutes long. I'll be camping. I used to camp back in the day. I won't admit it. RPD was the gun. In the corner, just camping and just spraying for days. And everyone would like spray through walls and stuff. You didn't really have like FMJ back then. It was like Deep Impact. But that was pretty cool. Then the last map, we have Vacant. Now, Vacant was a map where some people liked it, some people don't, because you had to like jump into a building. You would either spawn outside the building or spawn inside, and all the action was inside the building, unless like the headquarter objective was outside. But overall, Vacant was good. I mean, all these maps are really, really good, and maybe I'm biased because I love COD 4. And it might be similar if you played Black Ops 2 for the first time and that was your favourite game, then fair enough, you might be in the same boat saying every map is fantastic. But for me, COD 4 was the game. Now, the remaining 6 maps, you might be like, Matt, where are some of these maps? I'm missing a few maps here, like Strike, Showdown, Countdown, Block, Wetwork, and Pipeline. Where are those maps? Well, these maps will be playable sometime in December for free. Don't have to pay a single penny. It's part of your bonus. So those maps will be available as of December. So the first map we have is Strike. Now, Strike was one of those maps where you get your car bomb achievement. There was challenges saying, kill people with your car bomb. And Strike was the map for that. Then we have Showdown. Now, Showdown for me was, it was good. I really like Showdown. Reason why, it was a small map, but everyone used to camp on the top, go up the stairs even. And back in the day, we had like claymores, so you put a claymore down by the stairs, make sure no one, comes up behind you. And Showdown, yet again, a fantastic map. Moving on, we have Countdown. Countdown, yet again, everyone would snipe on this map. Everyone would even go up on these little plates where like smoke would come out. Very good for sniping. Then we had Block, the famous Block map. Now, some people didn't like it. I mean, at first, I wasn't really a big fan of it. But when you get used to it, it's good for sniping across buildings. It's very interesting. That was the map from the Chernobyl, the disaster. And that's where it was like 50,000 people used to live here. And that, that map brings history, I guess, as well. But it's really good. Wetwork. Now, Wetwork, for me, honestly, probably not my most favourite map. I always get killed. I know people use shotguns, some machine guns. You couldn't really see because of the water. But, it's not my favourite map. But, it's a map which is still good, right? I'm excited for Wetwork. I think it was the first ever mission in COD 4 you went on Wetwork. The last map is Pipeline. And Pipeline was a great map, and pretty much, if you never played COD 4, story of Pipeline is there's multiple pipes underground. You would go down there, if you started running down there, some guy might be down the other end, or with his claymore or whatever, and it was good for search and destroy, and pretty much overall, these maps are incredible. So we might be seeing the COD 4 variety DLC maps, so like Broadcast and Chinatown. These maps could be coming into the game, but it all dependent on feedback. So, yeah, it's been pretty interesting. So let me know in the comments down below your thoughts about this. I am super excited, as you can tell. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to give this video a massive thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Comment down below and all wonderful jazz. And as always, I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Adios, chaps. Boom.